Oh, gather round, ye travelers from near and from afar. Raise a cup and rest your feet, you've found where legends are. The tide is high, the lantern's lit, the night is bright and fair. A shield of green, sharp watching eyes is waiting for you there. Welcome to the stream, lads, welcome to the show. By the green eye shield maiden where the wild winds blow. Sing hey, sing ho, let the good times gleam. All are welcome, all together, welcome to the stream. From stormy seas and distant lands you sail into this port, with tales to trade and laughs to share and courage as your fort. She stands her ground with steady hand, no foe shall pass unseen. Guarding hearth and story fire, eyes shining green. Welcome to the stream, lasses, welcome one and all. Hear the drum and hear the call. Sing hey, sing ho, let the echoes beam. Raise your voice and join the crew. Welcome to the stream. So type your cheer and clap along. Let the night ignite. Strangers now, but comrades soon beneath the banner's light. Welcome to the stream, friends. Stay and share the dream. By the green-eyed shield maiden, bold and evergreen. Sing hey, sing ho, let the harbor gleam. Safe and sound, you've made it home. Welcome to the stream. Sing hey, sing ho, oh, oh. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Sing hey, sing ho, oh, oh. Welcome to the stream.
Hello everybody and welcome. This is Shield Maiden DK and today we are looking further into BS Manufacture Simulator. Actually, I am thinking we're going to start over since there's been some updates and there's been some new contracts and new things with unlocking and everything. So I think we're going to start all over and try again. If I sound a little different or act a little different than normal, it's because I have a problem with some pain with my teeth today, so I am on some medication. But without further ado, let's get busy, let's get dirty, and let's get down to business, and let's start over. Yes. Because there should be new ways to unlock stuff, new leveling, so it should not be unlocked as easy as before. And now there should be contacts with kegs and other stuff. So let's try give it an all fresh look. And once again, I have received a key for this game, so it is thank you to developers. So welcome to Be a Blah Blah Blah. We've been through this. We're going to do it because we need to do it. So let's just go through all the necessary steps to do this. We were at the automation process last, but now we're going to give it an all new try. So let's set up this one right here and pick up. We're going to make the piss bear first, the piss water thing. And now we're gonna take malt. Use that on here. Rib it. Like a good frog, let's rib it. There we go. And we're gonna set some temperature. Going to go up here, that's fine. Click on computer, buy first bottle filler. Let's buy a filler and go out and, yeah, we know we're going to build it. not taking too much notice of the intro because we already done all of that. Let's put this one here. Now we're gonna do the cooling. Fine. Now we're waiting. And then we're going to transfer it into the bottle filler. Then we're gonna go take the empty bottles and go fill them. We've already been through this before, so... shouldn't be that hard of a process for us to do the intro. There we go. Take all of these and go to the computer and send it off to our very thirsty homies that apparently want to drink something barely able to call beer. Get back to the computer. We're gonna take the Bristol Ale. Then we're gonna shop because it asks us to. There we go. Then we're gonna make our first real beer. So let's get busy at that. And then it wants us to equip malt. There we go. Set the temperature. And then we're gonna wait because it tells us to do it. We can store this one meanwhile because we do not need it anymore right now. Then we are going to put in the Fogwell hobbies. Let's enter some of that, or put some of that in. Entering the mix, gonna boil it. Then we can put the Fogwell out here. Now it wants us to go get a vat. A fermentation vat. We're going to use that a lot later, so that's all good. That one can go, well... can go right here. In with. I know we can always, like, redo it all. Let's cool it. Cool our tits. Gonna wait for the cooling process here. Then we're gonna send it to the vat. In the vat, we're putting in the yeast. Open it up. Come on. And pour it in. Go and set the temperature. Right here. Now it's fermenting. Now it wants us to buy a lagering vat. Instead of just a fermentation vat. There we go. Buy this one. This one is going to be our storage of the beer. So let's put this one right here. We're going to have more of them later on. We know that it's where they mature, so we will put that one into the lager. There we go. Go to the PC, buy caps and labels. Only wants us to buy 4 bottles, so we're going to follow the process here. This one is almost finished. There we go. Then we're gonna send it to the bottle filler. Because then we're gonna fill the bottles. There we go. And there we go. Now we're gonna pick up the beer bottles because it asks us to, and for some reason it wants us to buy the capper with the beers in our hand, because that makes most sense, not to buy it with the caps and the labels earlier, but wait until you have the beer in your hand. Makes sense right here. There we go. The labels and the caps. Slap. There we go. And there we go. Then we're gonna take all of these and go to the computer. Contracts, sell it. There we go. Go back. Tutorial is over. Thank you. Contacts. Bristol Ale, Bristol Ale, Bristol Ale contract. Active none. We got some, but we need to shop first. Of course, we will need some bottles. Let's buy 20 of that for now. Then we can bottle up those. From what I learned, one of the things they've done different is that now you can actually use the computer even after overtime for some of the things. Other things you can't. And they redid some of the ingredients you can buy and such, so I am curious to see what the redo has done to the early gameplay as well. This is a perfect sound if you need to pee, isn't it? There we go. There we go. Can't remember, but we're gonna need more caps and such. Let's see. Packaging. Let's just buy 2 of each. We made 4 already. That means we will be able to make 16 more. There we go. There we go. Let's place these and make them. Of course, then we're ready with it. Should be enough. But let's take a look. Is it normal standard in other countries that beer bottles is half a liter? I mean, I don't know. Okay, let's cap it. Slap it and cap it. There we go. Then when we made these beers and the next, we are all through the first batch we brewed, so I like that we emptied out. Makes it easier later on. There we go. Labels and caps. There we go. Take all of these. We're gonna slap and cap the rest of the others. That way we don't have like a half used of these either, of the caps and labels, because we actually used the last of it. I'm a little curious for what we can use the computer to after hours, since they changed so we can be able to use the computer after hours now and then. There we go. Let's put caps and labels up here so they don't fill our pockets. And take the last of these. Then we can run in here, use the computer, contracts. There we go. We can do this one. There we go. We can make this one. And we should be able to make another 8. There we go. Then we used all of the beer we actually have at the moment. So let's buy a few bottles of water. Oh, we can buy the big ones now. So let's buy the big ones. Let's per se 10 of them. And then we're gonna use this and look at recipes. There we go. Then we can go into the shop, look at malts. We got this one. We want this one from now on, and we're going to buy one of these. Hops, we want this one and this one. Yeast, this one and this one. Then packaging. Buy this for now, and then we're gonna buy, let's say, 100 beer bottles. There we go. And then we're going out here, taking all the bottles, put them in here. I like having items stored so we can easily get access to it. Then we got all the new waters. Inventory full, I know. I know we bought too much water, but again, we're gonna need it anyway. Got our packaging. I like having a little excess. That way we can easily see what we are doing with. We are able to produce a little while it's off time. There we go. That's the tier 2. Medium. And medium. Because I would like to be able to use the tier 1 first. That way we are not having any more of that afterwards, so I prefer to use the first one before we use the next. Let's put in some Bristol brown. There we go. Of course, when this one goes over there, we can produce another batch. That way we have more in circulation. And remember, it is small scale brewing, it's not big scale at any means by now. Let me check now what we can use the computer for. Oh, we can use it for brewing ranking and radio. And that's it because we're overtime. That's okay, limited. But again, we're overtime, so it makes kind of sense that it is limited. But that does not limit us to not being able to actually do something in here. That just means we can't sell or do contracts. We can still do things in here. There we go. Add the yeast. There we go. Set fermentation. Now it's fermenting, and this one is mashing away. Now we're setting some hops in there. There we go. Put it up to around there. This one going to the lagering vat. Might go take another bottle of water. This one to cooling. That one over there is lagering, so that's all fine. Going to the fermentation vat. Empty out this bottle. Take from the next. Then we have this one. There we go. Let's see here. Then we can go over here. Put in the yeast. Set this one to temperature. And this one is ready for its hops. Should be able to do it with what we have. Yeah, right on. There we go. This one can go to the bottle filler. That way this one can go to the vat. This one is going for cooling. That also means we're gonna have a little leftovers at some of it, but it's all okay. This one going over here. This one. There we go. The leftovers is just gonna be thrown out. Because we could use it for one more. But there we go. So now we're going out here, picking up beer bottles. There we go. And beginning to process some of the beer. Well, Papsy, I think you're actually better at it in real life than I am. So I would prefer that I'm maybe more in-game and you are taking care of it out of the game. I don't know if you're in on that deal. Let's see here. I'm just gonna fill these. Yeah. Then we can take these. And we can fill the next batch. We should maybe go take one of each of these because that's going to be necessary nonetheless. Sorry if I am a little unorganized today. That might be because of the painkillers. So, head is not working optional. A little more mushy, a little more slow. So fill it up, Buttercup. And let's see, we are going there with the last one right there. There we go. Take all of these, then we're gonna slap it and cap it. Super. This takes some time because we don't have the fiber yet, but we will get that eventually. You've already seen how that works. We are going to make a good amount of beer today. We are going to make at least 40 more. Then we have one batch left we haven't slapped and capped and such, but that's because I was a dimwit and only bought 100 instead of 120. There we go. If I bought 120, we could have slapped and capped all of the beer, but that's how it is. Instead, I chose to buy 100, but hey. Sometimes brain is not braining, isn't that how it is to in life? Then we also have something to do tomorrow, nonetheless. Let's see here. There we go. On with this batch. Make it. There we go, the first 40 beers. Let's see, we can put them up here. Then we can go with 40 more. This one going to the filler. This one going to the fermentation vat. There we go. And this one going to be here because that's the one we're using at the moment. There we go. So let's fill some bottles again. And we are already knowing that it is going to be a little easier later on because we get the fiver. Machine that takes 5 bottles at a time, so... But hey, all beginning is slow, isn't it how it is? Learning and processing. The most important thing is we have something to sell tomorrow to earn some money. So take these, put these down, and we're gonna go out here for the last 20. Take 2 here and take 2 here. And then I'm gonna fill the last of them. That way we have all of them filled. There we go. Just gonna cozy, nice and easy, get them all filled in. That way we have 80 beers ready for tomorrow already. That way it's easier for us to start the day with earning some money. There we go. And smack some labels on. Oops, not what I wanted. Actually don't have to drag shift click is enough. That's nice to know. Makes it more easy later on. We already know we're going to big scale it anyway at some point. Now there should also be keg orders, which we haven't seen yet. So I'm looking forward to see how the keg orders are working out. So now there's a reason to buy the keg filler. I might not buy my connoisseur this time because that was a waste of money we figured out last time. I don't really feel that necessary tended to buy an alcoholic. I mean, it's a little pricey for an alcoholic. But it's a fun gig if you're playing it for the first time. That you think you get something very extraordinary and then you're buying an alcoholic sitting drinking your beer. So... that was the first 80 beers. Hey, Coth of Mio. Welcome in, honey. Hope you're good. Nice to have you along. And yes, beer. Tippity beer, 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 beer. We love beer, don't we? At least I like some beers. Okay, let's see. Contracts. We got a few contracts here. We got one on 20, so let's just take that one because that one will grant us a good amount of money. Can't remember how many I had up here. 17. Okay. But it should later on open up for more. Ooh. Well. Let's just take this one again. We should just do the 20 bottles, shouldn't we? So we can easily earn a little money here and some fame. Complete. Complete. I know it's not the sweet one. Getting loads of stuffies here. Activate. Complete. There we go. Good. That should be all we have. Hey, Amanda Macing. Welcome in, honey. Hope you're good. Nice to have you along. And how is my lovely sausage sister? Sorry if I'm fumbling a little with the words today. As said earlier, I've been taking some painkillers and it is messing up my brain a little. But hey, isn't that just life? Machines. Brewing vats. We don't want the 60 liters yet because no. We want this one. Tap. Of course, that's a sweet ass one. There we go. Then we're going to take, oops, not what I wanted. We're going to take you, and we're going to destroy you. Yes. Of course, we want this one. Pfeiffer. Go. Now we want some bottles of beer. Or some bottles. Let's see. We want packaging. We want at least 20 beers because... there we go. And then we're gonna buy... let's say 140. There we go. You're just working away. Oh, love. Okay. That means we need... 6... I think, and 6. Don't judge me too much on this. There we go. Okay. I think it's the right amount. I'm not all too sure, but I think. As already said, I am a little whooshy, so... there we go, that's the caps. Labels. And sometimes, just sometimes, whooshiness is a good thing, I guess. And more caps. Good. We still had a little beer. We still had enough for 40 bottles. So... Then we're gonna take 2 and take 2. That should leave us with 6 of each. Yeah, it fits. If it shits, it fits. There we go. This one should go quicker now because it's 5 at the time. And I should have put in a crate. Hey. We're not in crate territory yet, I guess. There we go. Also, we figured out earlier that the crates are not necessarily a good idea. It's good if you need to store large amounts of beer because you can fill more into the warehouse that way. But it's not necessarily a good idea. Else. There we go. Slap it and cap it. Then we just gonna slap and cap away. We're gonna take our sweet ass time and hopefully get the fiver so we can actually get that easily done as well, because it do take some time to slap and cap them individually. But hey, we are right in the beginning, so it's all okay. Yeah. There. That also means we have 40 new beers we can sell off. It's only midday. Then we will have to brew some more. We could look into the 60 liters vats after this instead of these small ones. See what make bigger batches, make more beer. That would definitely not be a bad idea, I think. Okay. See? Hello. Contracts. I know they wanted sweetness, they're getting what I have. Oh, now they're actually wanting Hellas. Okay. We're just doing this way. Is this also something about that they brought back you can drink your own beer now again? There we go. Let's see. Machines, brewing vats. This one, and this one. How much? Good. There we go. Shop. Better have a little extra. Bye. There we go. So now we're gonna go and make some Hellas at some point. And some more Bristol. First, let's take in all of this. Of course, I like having excess. Of course, I'm demanding. Or thinking more forward. 1 out of 2. Oops. Not what I wanted. There we go. There we go. Might be both. But I'm both demanding and want to think a little forward. Good. Now we got our brewing vat. Like this one, we can just sell off this one because it's not gonna be used anymore anyway. Yeah. This is the fermentation vat. Take this one. And then we got the lagering vats. 2 of those. small one. I remember last time we kept onto it too long because I thought we might use it anyway. But as soon as we're getting the better equipment, we're not really using the old ones anyway, so... Okay. Now, let's take some water with us. And we're gonna take these 3 and these 3. There we go. So first off, we're gonna look into... Let's... what did I do? Excusez-moi. Oh my fucking you. Hopefully it saved the game. Oopsie. Hopefully it saved the game. Now let's see how far we were. It looked like it saved it. Good. We were going to do some hella. The heifer. Some normal hella. There we go. Could you please move in? Thank you. This process always takes some time. Until we get the automated one. There we go. Man, they're going for the gamble. There we go. And then we were going to do hella, which means we're going to do the hella gold. There we go. There we go. Let's get some in. There we go. There we go. Mashing set. So this one. And we're gonna put some hella hops in. That sounds like a rabbit or something, doesn't it? Hella hops. Or is it just me? Hella hops. Maybe it's just me, but I think it sounds a little like a rabbit. There we go. This one. Gonna boil it. Then it's this one we need afterwards. Gonna take this because then we're gonna brew a portion of the other beer. Cool it. Because then we're gonna make maybe not IPA, but a sweet basic ale. Afterwards, let's figure that out. Just pour this in first. Because we have 2 lagering vats, meaning we can have 2 beers in the lagering process. So there we go. Might as well make the sweet one. There. And we're going over here. Turn in this one. Going to be good, hella. There we go. And this one. Put in some hubbies. Always good with some good hobbies. Yeah. Set this one to boil. This one is going to be put into lagering vat. I do not have enough of the yeast to make the sweet one. So we might have to wait with that. So we can just go to bed so we can buy the other one tomorrow. Okay. Now it wants Bristol ale. Okay. Meaning we're not gonna need sweet yeast right now. We're gonna need more medium yeast. More hops. And we're gonna need more malt. But try these two first. That means we're gonna transfer this one over to the fermentation vat because we're gonna need to make some of the normal ones. More of the normal one. Yeah. That does not mean we can't use the hella we made. Just means we're going to make a shit ton of the other one. See. Should be good enough with what we have left. Because we have more of the one we need. 27 out of 50 on one of them. The malt. So we should be able to make one more with that malt. We are after all making 240 each batch now. Should be all good. Yeah. Let's take a look here. The hella. This one. Going to this one. Yeah. This one is the hella. That one is primarily for selling at the moment. It also means we need a ton of these. Yeah. See here. And put in the hops. This one should be emptied out. Since we didn't have that much hops in that one left. There we go. Hibbity hobbity. Yeah, we do not have enough for one more trip, that's for sure. Let's wait a little. And I know I am a little more confused today, sorry about it. Need some... This one. Send it over here. Gonna put in the yeast. There we go. And we're gonna do this. There we go. This one can go out here for now. Oops, not where I wanted it. There we go. Now let's bottle up this. That's Hellas. Yeah. Doing 40 at the time because that way we have even number. I don't like making 10 and then we're having 10 more that needs to go at some point, so we're making 40 at the time. There we go. Slap it and cap it. I like this etiquette, but it's something about we can put on and make our own if we want to. And we can make one like the Viking brew or something like that if we wanted to. Yeah. Not that we necessarily are going to do it. Let's just make it as it is. Not gonna go crazy with labels and everything to be creative with stuff in game. Just play the game as it is intended instead. Have some fun with it as it is. There we go. That was 40 Hellas. Try go out here. Hopefully we have a Hella contract now. We do. 2. There we go. That means we're able to buy another malt. We're able to buy... Let's just buy one of each again, because we're gonna need it anyway. Packaging. Well... Buy... 240 beer bottles. That means we need 12 of these, and 12 of these to even up with it. There we go. And then we're going in here because I'm wanting to see the capper. Yes, we don't have enough for the capper, but we will get there. That just means we need to make some more Hellas. Because we can't bottle up those anyway at the moment. Since we have Hella in the machine. Yeah. Or 40 more after this batch. Yeah. When we sold these, we should be able to put on the capper or get the 5 capper, because we only missed like 47, 45 capper. That's all good. We have 5 days to make the Bristol ale bottles, so that should also be all good. Since we have most of it already brewing. We have 240 bottles already made. That means we only need 60 bottles more made. That's one more portion. We are all good on that. Could go and see if we could sell these now. That way we should be able to buy the other tapper. Not tapper. Butler. There we go. Because then we can make more of them at the same time. There we go. That will make it go somewhat quicker for us. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yeah. No. There we go. I think that was the correct one. Going on here. There we go. And go do this, and then slap it and cap it 5 at a time. Wonderful. Look at us go. There we go. There we fucking go. Contracts. Ella? Oh, now it wants us to have quiet traits on them. Oh no. Oh. Okay. Because these do not have the refreshment trait, so... Okay. That just means have a little access. That's okay. Yeah. We will be able to use it later anyway. Might get some tomorrow that do not need the refreshment trait. Go. It's always good to have a few extra, I guess. Go. 40 more. There. Good. Now we're going to take a look at all these bottles we have out here. I mean, it looks more insane than it is. It's quite a few bottles, but we're gonna need them. Yeah? Good. Take these 3 down here. Take some water with us. It's gonna put it in here. Then we're gonna make the next batch. There we go. Just pour it, pour it, pour it. And then we're gonna add malts, and then the hops, and then the yeast, of course. To the max. There we go. There we go. Good. Put this one to here. We can put this one out here. We're not gonna need this one, actually. Right, need the others. That's how it is. One moment, I'll be back. And there we go, I am back. Let's see. Put in the hops. And see where we're going from here. We are overtime, so that means we can't buy new stuff. There we go. Boil it. Up here. Put this one out here. And then add it back here. And put in the yeast. Cool your wits. There we go. Might just go to bed now while it's cooling. There we go. Because I want to go into the shop and buy a few of these. There's a reason why. That will, you'll see that later. We know that. I will make it easier later on. Let's see if we can put them here. There we go. Only two, okay. I have the last one here. Let's transfer this. This one filled. Oh. thought I had lacquered this one already, but apparently not. There we go. And pour in this. We need a little more. Good, we had the extra. There we go. There we go. Then we're gonna set this one to here. That should be all we need. That means we need 40 bottles. There we go. Then we're gonna, oops, we need to pour over this one first. And this one should be ready in a moment to go to lagering that. There we go. Then we have all of them set up, so let's just begin producing. Yeah. And this one. That's the first 40 of them. And we can take these two and put them over here. And slab and cap. Take it here. And then we're gonna slab and cap the next 20. I know it might seem as a little, but that's the first 40 beers out of the order. There we go. So, put those right here. I'll take more bottles. Please. Thank you. Put in here. There we go. There we go. And put even more here. I know it's by far not big scale production we're having here, but we're making something. And something is a lot better than nothing, isn't it? Yeah. Take some more bottles. There we go. These two over here. Oops. And we got the next 40 bottles incoming. Here. Take these, since we can't have more here than 20 at the time unless we do these crates, and when we need to make 300 we can't have them all in crates because we can't have that many crates in our bar down here. So kind of need to do it this way. Yeah. Oh. There we go. There. Hey, Thin Blue Line. Welcome in, honey. Hope you're good. Nice to have you along. And thank you very much. Yeah, you got a membership from, I think it was Amy, Purple Rocks, that granted you a membership. So, of course you're a new member of the clan, let's take a clan song for you, honey. Let's take a welcome to the clan song for you, darling. Since you're a new member, here you go.
The clan grows stronger
from the dusty shores and icy lands. For every member joining bands, we grow stronger, united we grow, sailing together while wild winds blow. Welcome to our Viking clan, our story has just begun. Welcome to the clan, our brother, our mate and our kin. Be ready to take your stand. We are setting sails for unknown naughty like few, a part of shield maiden's poisonous brew. Strap in, strap on, let the plunder begin. Welcome to our new kin. Welcome to our new kin. Welcome to our kin.
There we go. Welcome, Thin Blue Line. We are happy to have you as a member of the Shieldy clan. Let's see, do we have more here? And let's see. Put the next batch over here. We like to celebrate our members here, our clan members. And of course, everyone gets a personal song when they are buying on a clan membership, or gets one by gifting, because every little clan member, everyone deserves a celebration, because a clan is nothing without its members. There we go. There we go. And this one. And we need to go out to get some more these labels and caps. I took, of course, not enough caps with me. I took 3 packages of labels because I'm a fucking asshat. Duh. Idiot. Who's the best idiot fish here? I am! Duh. I'm not an idiot sandwich, I'm a Mongol fish. There we go. Take these. Slap some caps and labels on the next ones. Because idiot sandwich here. Had to run extra because, well, didn't think. Yeah. That's the next 40. Then we can take these 2 packages here. Take these 2. There we go. And we should have enough bottles here to make the next 40. So let's see here. And we have beer enough for 40 more in this batch here. There we go. Thank you very much and have a very wonderful day at the work, Thin Blue Line. Thanks for jumping in and saying hey. Appreciate it very much. Go. And let's see here. And slap some more on here. There we go. And over here. It's beginning to look a lot like beer here. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 beer o'clock. There we go. That's the last 40 beers of this batch. There we go. Then we're going to need the next batch. When it's empty, that means we got some in this one. Not that we directly need it right now, but... and we have it. Yeah. These Slappity slap slop. And there we go. That was the next 40. It's beginning to look a lot like alcoholic convention here. Yep. Hmm. Always beer o'clock somewhere in the world. Okay. There we go. When we're finished with this round, should have enough for that order of 300. Finished making all 120 beers out of this batch. Might seem like a lot, 120 beers, but it's not really that great of a demand. Neither is 300, especially if it's a festival. So, seems decent to me. Only feels like a lot here in the beginning because we don't have all the fancy machinery. And it's taking up a lot of space out here. That's also one of the things that makes it look like a lot. Yeah? Yeah? Yeah. Let's fill up those. Very important to hit the perfect, because else we will miss one beer in the end. Not a beer in my end, but in the end. There's a distinct difference. It's not like the last bottle will end up in someone's bottom if we do it wrong. Maybe that's why we need to buy the alcoholic out in front, the connoisseur. So if we make it wrong beer, we can stuff it up his butt. Exactly, Amanda. It's a very, very important difference. I mean, I guess it's been done before. It's not something I've done before, though. And it's not really something I've been dreaming of trying either. Is that why sometimes we refer to alcoholics as a bum? Is that the reason? Now I'm getting a little curious here. Because they secretly all have a beer bottle up their bottom? Okay. Should be 360 beers when we finish now. So we should be able to make this order tomorrow. Because of course we're overtime now. But again, made a good amount of beer today. And we have 4 more days, so it's not because it's that bad. Yep. Just take all of them. See if we reached what I think we have. We have. Okay. Let's see. Should have enough now. Contract active. Complete. There we go. We do have some extra, so begin making some of these. Now we only... Well, okay. That's requiring sweetness. You do not see here. That's with sweetness, and all the rest is hella. Okay. So we still have 28 left. Let's take the hellas we have. See if we can get rid of some of those. Hella. What about this one? Hella. And this one. That's all the hellas. There we fucking go. And we should be able to get keg contracts at some point, so I am a little curious. Should we buy a keg filler? Just to have it? I mean, why not? I want a few extra storing racks. Buy 4 more. Yeah. Then we have in here the recipe book. We've got all we unlocked so far. So, shop. Water. Let's buy 5 more water. Then we got malt. I want this one now. I want this one. No. Actually, I do not want that one. I want this one. And I want 1 more of this. And then we could always buy 1 more, 1 of each of the others just to have them. Hoppy hops. We're gonna buy this one, and let's do 1 of this, 1 of this, and 1 of this just to have them. Then we're gonna buy this one. Gonna buy this one and this one. And then let's buy 1 of this and 1 of this. Sounds good to me. Now we're gonna do all of this out here first. This is our keg filler. Oh. Okay. Yes. We'll put you right here and we will call you Steven. I don't know where that came from. But, yeah. This one can go right here. That's going to be our malts and such. And this one. Go right here. That's also going to be malts and hops and such. This one. Going, let's per se right here, because that one can be for caps and such. And this one. Going in out here, because that's an extra for having stuff on. You're right here. Some extra water. Yeah, always a good thing. Always good with some extra water. Mainly because that's how... Now, there we go. There we go. Good. Now let's take these. This is a hops. Let's put hops right here. This is a hops. This is a malt. This is a malt. This is a yeast and this is a yeast. There we go. Just organizing it a little. I know it's plain and boring, but hey. Yeast. Yeast. Malt. Okay, we should really put yeast over here. There we go. So I can have the hops over here instead. Malt. Malt. Hoppity hop hop. Yeast. And malt. I like having it a little organized. No. Boring. Yeast. Here. And this is hoppity hop. 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 Malt. 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 Yeast. This one. Hop, well, hop, hop. Hop. Okay. So now it's bottle time. Shop. Packaging. Bottles. We will buy, let's per say, 240. That means 12. 12. Buy a few of these. Just to have. And why not try buy a few cakes? Of course, why not? There we go. I have no clue with the cakes yet, but I like the idea. Now we have a few cakes on demand if needed. Yeah. These can go right here because that's unused crates. That's going to be important. Then we have a shit ton of bottles. And cappies. There we go. Good. Now it's all our caps and labels. They're going in here. This area. Labels. Yeah. Caps in the bottom. There. I know it might be boring, but it makes it easier in the end, and not in my end, as we already established. There we go. Later on we can buy, is it those with 100 in instead of these only 21? So, getting confused. There we go. Oops, wrong one. Go. Good. We do not have any beer in storage. We know a lot of them is going to want sweetness. So, going to take this one. That's the ale malt. Then we're gonna make a sweet Bristol ale. To see if we can sell some of the sweet ones. That's at least my plan. Put this one back. Let's put this one in. There we go. Set the temperature. Then we're gonna need our hoppity hops. We're going to look into if we can make a hella that is refreshing as well. We should be able to now. We bought all the ingredients we have available. Of course, that's where we have to go a little rogue and alter the recipes. So. I do not like we have these, but we will use them. Then we needed to make the sweet one. Femex. There we go. Transfer. Over here. Put the Femex in. And there we go. Good. This is the Hella. We're gonna go with Hella Gold medium quality. We're going to need one that is refreshing. Let's see, Hella Brooks medium hops. And the citrus lift. That will give refreshment. Okay. That's what we're going with then. Because if they want refreshment, that's what we're gonna give them. Good. So we need the Hella hops. Or the Hella malt. Let's take this one because we need to get rid of it. Let's get rid of the rest of it. And then going to be this one we can just throw out because there's too little in it anyway. And then we're gonna need the Hella hop. Sounds still like a rabbit. Hella hop. Put in here. There we go. And boil it. Store it right here. Thank you, pups. Then we need the citrus lift for the next part here. There we go. We might be able to, just before the day ends, to go out here. And Breastful, that's... They want some with acidity as well now. But it is something about we can use the normal ones, or make the normal contracts with sweet ones as well and such. So... Not because it's doomed, just because we made it with a trade, because we could use the trade beer to the normal beer contracts as well. It's just we need those specially to make the one with restrictions on. Yeah. And set it to ferment. There we go. And then we will wait for the fermentation. So we can put it in a vat. Then we will see. Here we go. What tomorrow brings. I already see some distinct differences in the orders on the computer, so I like that. Contracts. Normal ones. You can see there's more color. Okay. Let's buy another lagering vat. Just to be on the sure side. Prefer to have an extra. Better to have one extra than one too little, isn't it? Yeah. And then we can make, let's see, is there any specific one today? Hella, no specifics. So let's just begin bottling up some of it. This is our hella with refreshment. So let's set it to the bottled filler. Go get some these. Actually, we can make some of these out here because we have beers. So, one, be able to do it. There we go. The new one is a hella as well, so not all too bad. Now get a lot more stuffies. Now we begin to get IPAs. So let's make an IPA. Have 12 left of the Bristol. Let's see, IPA. Is there anything especially you need for the IPA? No, just IPA. So let's go to see the IPA recipe. Calder pale malt, Cascada hops, and wild hopsel yeast. So that's Caldera and Cascada and wild hopsel yeast. There we go. And then just pour it in. Sounds so nice and easy, doesn't it? Sounds so nice and easy. Just pour it in. Even though it takes a little time. We got 20 left over in this one. Then we're gonna need the cold rum malt. Set it to cook. Put the malt back. And it's the hubby. Then we can begin buying crates with bottles. That will make this process a little easier. Only because we can't store... When we get big orders, it doesn't help having them in crates. Because we can't keep that many on us. Good. Need the hops. Pour in our hops. There we go. Hibbity hop. There we go. Put the rest leftover hops down here. We can take these over here. We can take some of these. And we can slippity slap. This is going to be nice and easy because we can make all 40 of them. Okay. That's 2 cases of hella. See? And we can see they have the refreshment trait. Just cooling. Take some more bottles. Take these 2. Here. Take these 2, put them here. This one. To the next stage. Where we're gonna need the wild hop cell. It's just a normal IPA we're making, nothing fancy smancy around it. There we go. Bottle in my butt. Yeah. It's like a charm. There we go. We're gonna need a few more crates, so before the day gets too old. Buy a few of these. Buy 20 of them because we're gonna need them anyway. Looks like a massive amount when they're standing out there. Not that bad though. Just empty bottles. We're gonna need them anyway. Yeah. Put this on. Well, we can send this to lagering first. Yeah. Afford. Yeah, we have one with something in still. That's right. Yeah. And there we go. Two more. These. Like caps and the labels. Of course, we can go here and make. Oops. Lost 20. There we go. Always missed the call on those. There we go. That was almost a problem. Almost lost 2.5 liters there because I was a little uncautious. There we go. Now we got a shit ton of Hellas. As you can see here, that this is only 120 beers, so if we needed 300 on us, we couldn't have it this way. But we can make the Hella contracts. There we go. There we go. Now they want kegs of Bristford. This one can make a Hella bottle. Now they want Bristford ale keg, 50 liters. So let's take a look here. Empty ones. There we go. How much is in these kegs? That's 20-liter kegs. Packaging. Let's buy a few 30-liter kegs. I mean, that means they want a 50-liter keg. Am I supposed to do that? And I can't buy 50-liter kegs. Can I give them a 20 keg and a 30 keg? Let's try that. I mean, why not? Worst that can happen. Is that it's not gonna give us what it wants. So, okay, breast forward. Yeah. Let's try send that to the keg filler. Where are we gonna push? Ah, there. Transfer beer. Back to the lagering vat. Now we have these two. I'm not sure that will do it. No. They want it in one keg. Okay. So now we have wheat beer in kegs. Okay. I'm not sure about that, but it's okay. They want refreshment and lightness on those, so we can't do that either. Okay. We have a little left in this one. Send that to the bottle filler. Because that should be 20 bottles. Wheat beer. Not totally sure here. Yeah. But it's okay. Figuring it out. It's all okay. I'm not sure what we're going to do with this now. Are we going to drink those kegs? Are we going to get drunk? Okay. We've got the iPass we can make. That's the iPass. So let's just bottle up iPass. Because we at least have right ones for that. Put this one here for now. That's an empty one. Yeah. And we can at least do something. Maybe tomorrow it's some other contracts they need us to do. Then we will figure it out from there. Why not? Yeah. That's all our iPass. Moment. Yeah. So we have all of those bottled. Then we can go out here. That's the 100 ones. Take one of each of these. And then we can take one of each of these. That means 120. Here we have it all done. That's our iPass. Should have taken these instead, but okay. Let's go. Yeah. More bottles of beer. And cap the rest of them. There we go. That's all our iPass capped up. Look at that. That's refreshment and acidity, so that's all good. We got a few kegs up there. I don't know what to do with. We got some beer down here. We got some here and some here. That's all good. Let's go to bed. Worst that can happen is we're going to have to drink it ourselves, I guess. Still the 50 liters. Now we have a hella sweetness one. And refreshment. This one. Yeah. One we can take because that's normal hella as well. That. Do not have the sweetness one. Oops. There we go. See now. Now hella bottles the sweetness one. And this is the sweet one as well. This 8 normal Bristol. 8 of those. There we go, and this is just 4 of normal ones as well, so we can do that one as well. Of course, these is grade C and they want grade D, so that... There we go. Okay. This Cascada bottles. It looks like we're going to need to make a hella with sweetness. This one. Make it this one. And there we go. That to be this one. Going to be that we need a new one of. It's going to be Fermix. So we need a new hop, Heidi hop. The Hello Rocks, this one. We also have this one we can buy now. Yeast. We got this one. That's a new one. Buy a new Fermex. Malts. Buy this one, but we can wait with that. Buy these. Yeah. It's hops. Yeast. There we go. Then let's make a heller. And see from there. Gonna throw this one out because it's low quality. I don't want to deal with low quality when we have the medium quality to deal with. Make no sense to use the low quality when we have the medium one. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Seems like it's giving up some. Let's see. The rate here is going up, so that's all good. Yeah. Temperature. There we go. One down here. Then the last one is the Fermex yeast mix. Let's cool it. I'm happy we got to use the keg filler, but I'm not sure how much good it does when we can't use the right kegs. We don't have 50 liters as they are asking for. We have 20 liters and we have 30 liters, but we didn't have the 50 liters kegs. So how much good is it if we can't put it in the right kegs? I mean, doesn't make the greatest sense to me. But I don't know. It's hard to say. Me, it's hard to say. We should probably make another wristhold, because that's the one we do most with. Is there any traits they specific want on them? This is just normal wristhold. Skater. Can do the last one down there. IPA. Not IMPA. IPA. Let's see down here now. Hella. But it doesn't make sense, boobies, that they want a 50-liter keg when we do not have 50-liter kegs. I mean, we have 20 and we have 30-liter kegs, but not 50. So, I don't know. But to be honest, I think I'll be rounding up for this time, and hope you had fun. I had, and if you did, please subscribe and like. And hope to see you all around, because Shield is out of here. Bye. Gonna set on my ending song and find a place to put you guys. Hope to see you all around. Bye bye.
Raise the
and sing along, till next time brings another song. Thanks for watching, boys.